All right. What's going on, everybody? Sunday football pregame. Make sure you smash that like, that thumbs up, and of course, subscribe. What's up, Max? Way up north, we're doing Bills and Jets at 1, and then we're doing Rams Buccaneers at 4, and then Sunday night football is going to be Titans Chiefs. What's everybody's score predictions? Dante, you good, bro? What's up, Tom? Let me get my audio levels right. All right, there we go. 231-87. What are we talking about, yo? You talking basketball numbers? 27-10. I don't like that, right? And I'll tell you why. It's because like Bills are like a 30-plus team, so we need to see 30 points a game. We got to see 30 points a game. What you talking about, Dante? So, on the matchup predictor, it's 82.1%. 82.1% for the Bills, 17.8% for the Jets. Allen, 2,198 yards, 19 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Wilson, 1,048 yards, 3 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Singletary, 71 carries, 323 yards. Diggs on the receiving side, 764 yards, 7 touchdowns. Spread is 11. Last week it was 10.5 against Green Bay. They scored 27 last week. Okay. Do you remember, like, in the second half, how they just kind of, like, stopped playing football? Josh's accuracy was gone. They're getting stopped in the backfield. They did not look like the Bills in the second half. What's up, Raminda? Orstown says will be a close game. Always is between these two teams. Both teams have winning records. First time since 2011. That is true. I'm not discounting the Jets at all. Jets are 5-3. I will say this though. Zach Wilson has, I would say at this point, been getting kind of exposed since the trades. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Max. Like they collapsed in the second half, and it didn't really make any sense. Good coaches make halftime adjustments. So let me ask you this: Do you think the halftime adjustments that Matt LaFleur made in the Green Bay game changed Josh Allen's accuracy? Yeah, it was like a completely different team, and that's the biggest problem that I've seen as far as with the offense. You know, that big bomb that Dobbs caught should have never happened, even on the defensive side. What's up, Ryan? We're having breakfast, bro. Orstown. On multiple plays? I just feel like they let off the gas. I feel like you did great in the first half. You kind of relaxed. You can't do that, especially if you're trying to win a Super Bowl. Or get to the Super Bowl so you can win it. Like you gotta run up the score every game. Yo, Dante, you funny, man. Yeah, Naheem coming in is definitely going to be a good change up. I feel like Moss had more, maybe like a little bit more grit, right? He could take a little bit more punishment, but we'll have to see what Naheem does. Ryan, what you think he gonna do? I think Davis has been showing up a lot more in the away games. So we'll probably see a touchdown. Big touchdown. At least one. 70, 80 yards. Injury report. So we got Poyer's out. Spencer Brown is questionable, and Matt Milano is questionable. For the Jets, Corey Davis is out, and James Robinson is questionable. Let's see. So Poyer ruled out for his elbow. So TPP says, yes, I believe halftime adjustments can affect everything, including throwing accuracy. All right. So with that logic, would you say that Josh throwing over somebody's head instead of putting the ball in their chest when they're uncovered is a factor of coaches' adjustments in defense, or him just not being focused? Milano Oblique is not expected to suit up. Him and his wife were signing autographs. Yeah, I heard about that. So we look at the Jets' last 5. Right, they lost to New England. They beat Denver. They beat Green Bay. All right. Miami and Pittsburgh. Right? Who on this list is like really amazing? $300 plus. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I could see 300 easy. Yo, you hilarious, yo. Wasn't Tua out for that game? That on that 9th game? Did he play? Let's see here. Yeah, I don't think Tua played in this game. What's up, Michelle? Shout out to Way Up North coming through with the $4.99 super chat donation. Thanks a lot, Way Up North. Thanks for the support, man. We gotta hit you with the air horns early in the morning for that one. Thanks a lot, bro. Thanks for the love. Yeah, I've got actually.
Thanks for getting us the game. I dig hanging with the best sports channel on YouTube.
Thanks a lot, Way Up North, man. For real, you guys always show love. Yeah, Michelle, I've got my frap this morning, ready to go. Hey peeps, happy football Sunday, yeah, man. But yeah, I think Tua was out for this game, so you know, the Jets beating Miami is kind of a. What's this? kind of a mute point, I think. So yeah, right? They beat Pittsburgh, they beat Miami, they beat Green Bay, they beat Denver, and then lost to the Patriots. Our last 5 is a loss to Miami by 2 points. We beat Baltimore, beat Pittsburgh, beat Kansas City, beat Green Bay. What's up, Philip? Wrench Gang in the house. What's up, yo? Yeah, I gotta fix this volume. It's a little. Well, no, it's actually good. Oh man, shout out to Orrstown Robert coming through with the $5 super chat donation. Got another horn coming through here. Shout out to you, Orrstown Robert. Thanks a lot for the $5 super chat donation, man. Thanks for the support. Michelle, I'm new to the concept of Bills Mafia. You're a great ambassador. I saw the NBC feature on it and the charity angle on today's show. Shout out to maybe the newest Bills fan. Let's go, Michelle. Let's go, yo. Get you on the Bills Mafia train. You know, gotta get you a Bills jersey. For what's so happy my team has a bye. The weekly humiliation has been rough. Who's your team for what? Not good on a hangover. Yeah, Michelle, I know you're a college fan. What happened to Tennessee yesterday? That was so aggravating. I was so mad about that Tennessee game. It was so disappointing. Both undefeated, Georgia and Tennessee went out like a high school team. Wait, what were you drinking, yo? No, you know what's funny is I think I don't know if you were on yet or if you were watching, but I had actually said that Georgia would win, but they wouldn't cover. Like I said that, but then everybody came in. I think Lutza came in, and then Jonas came in. They're like, "Oh no, Tennessee!" And I was like, "All right, cool. I'll rock with Tennessee with you guys." You know. But I actually said that Georgia would win, but they wouldn't cover. That was my first answer when someone asked me, and then I was peer pressured into the Volunteers who voluntarily lost yesterday. What's up, my opinion? Shout out to you, Pedro. Ryan, Bills are the most complete team. Yeah, man. I mean, there's some stuff that has to be tied up, like defensively, um, without a doubt, right? There's some stuff that has to be tied up defensively. I would say second half, they got to keep their foot on the gas. Too many of my friends are Georgia Dog fans. I was peer pressured into the Bulldog. Yeah, like, you know, that's how it happens. Way up north, a bunch of beer. I don't do the tequila like you. So no, I do the Patron, right? Because you don't have to drink as much, and it does what you need it to do, right? Right? You gotta drink like a ton of beer to like get like, you know, to feel any kind of like buzz, depending on your tolerance, right? I'll say depending on your tolerance, but you know, Patron, get you a couple shots, you're feeling good, right? You could just stop right there. You don't got to drink anything else. You know, obviously, if you want to have a ridiculous night, then you can keep going. But you know, you don't gotta do too much to get the desired effect. Orstown, yeah, Tre'Davious White's back. Tre'Davious White is back. Bills and LSU should have kicked the damn ball. Didn't LSU win? They won in like OT, right? It was crazy. I guess they said it was like a 2-point conversion. Yeah, White's back. I think he was back last week. Yeah, he was back last week. Yeah, that's what's in question, right? Is he the same after coming back? That's the issue. Listen, T-shirts are coming soon. I'm so excited. I got another email from the T-shirt company, and things are looking really good. I don't want to give a specific timeline yet because I don't want anybody mad at me. But soon. Not soon, but soon. Not Cole says Georgia Tech is winning the national championship. It's a little early now. It's a little early for that. I mean, it's not too early, but you know what I mean. Beer's no good. Hard cider or dandelion wine here in Amish country. I've never had dandelion wine. What does that taste like? White was ruled back the same day as the Heinz trade. No, White was out of IR last week. I think it was. TBS, yeah, it's going to be a good game, man. Women's cut. We could make that happen. Early Christmas presents. Right? Yeah. Ah, okay. Yeah, you guys, I got you guys all covered, Michelle. Way up north, East Coast, bro. New York. So how far up north are you? What's up, Conrad? What's up, bro? What's up, Immortal? Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm pretty much about the same way up. Michelle, that was a good one. that was a good one. Chili and cornbread. I haven't had that in a long time. Long time. Yeah, like literally about 20 minutes from the border. So let me pause this. Pause this for a second. So Richard, check this out. I was like watching it, right? And I was like, I wasn't like jealous, but I was just like, okay, I'm gonna have to just see, right? I'm just gonna have to like take this risk one time, right? Next Saturday, just gonna take the risk one time and see what happens. I'm still obviously gonna do my thing, but we're gonna do the video because there's no reason why these other guys can do this and we can't. So next Saturday we're we're going all out because the one channel had like 87,000 watchers, 87,000 people watching simultaneously. It was absolutely insane, and I'm just like, what am I doing? Right? It's like, what am I doing? Like, are you kidding me? Now, obviously, we can't do it today, right? Because NFL is way different from the NCAA. But these guys have figured out something that I didn't until now, obviously. And yeah, 87,000. I'm just like, okay, there's got to be there's got to be some open discussion here in regards to this because there's and those channels aren't even sports channels. They're not even sports channels. They're just like the one channel was a relationship advice channel, and they had pretty much every college football game on, and literally probably had at least 200,000 people watching their streams. It was absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. The other one was like an anime channel, like Japanese anime, and yeah, it was wild. Yo, we do not eat wings for breakfast, bro. Lunch and dinner, but not for breakfast. Come on now. What's up, CJ? So yeah, next Saturday, definitely heavy on the college, and relationship is definitely relationship advice is definitely important during Texas games. Oh man. But no, like I said, I was like just watching, and it's like, all right, we got to like maybe 100. I was like, there's like this makes no sense, but at the same time, I did get it because it's like, who wants to see somebody's face when they could just watch it, like the actual game? So there you go. Oklahoma games. Yeah, 45. Yeah, it was Richard. I seen it, man. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. They had every game. They had literally every game that they were streaming the actual video to, right? And here's what's so crazy about it. It was just the video. It wasn't them talking. It wasn't nobody showing their face. It was literally just the whole game, commercials and all, music and all. And what they do is they get the subscribers, right? They build their subscribers that way. And then the video gets flagged once it ends, but it doesn't get taken down, kind of like how normal it would be, right? So what they do is they get the subscribers, they get the views, and then they'll either edit the video so that it's not getting like a copyright strike, not a strike, but it's like a different term for it. It's like it's not a copyright strike, but it just gets flagged. So what happens is the video gets flagged. They already got the subscribers, so they don't care, and they just take it down or they edit it so that they edit the portions out that are flagged. And I was like, oh, okay, all right. That's the game that that we're playing for NCAA. Okay, cool. So next Saturday we'll hop on the bandwagon, right? If you can't beat them, join them. Yeah, but it wasn't just some game. Like they had every game, and obviously the difference is like we'll we'll still be like doing like the camera thing and the audio because that's that's what we do. Um, but yeah, so next Saturday, college. Thanks a lot, Joel. Shout out to you, man. Uh, you mean Camara? Like, what do you mean, yo? Yeah, the chat will be crazy. It'll be crazy. Wrenches will definitely have to come out for that because we have that many people in the chat. I mean, it gets wild when we're at like 4,000 or 5,000. So I can imagine 50,000 people in the chat at the same time. That'd be nuts. Um, yeah, I mean, obviously every game you got to go into it with the the confidence that you're gonna win, but also you got to realize like those guys are 5-3 too, so you know they want to win as well, and you got to keep your game tight. You got to play the defense right. Your offense has to keep that same energy. So I see you definitely. Wrench gang, it's always all love with you guys. So um I don't know. Kamara's like I feel like Kamara he's obviously been a great running back over the years. But he's another one I think that's like coming towards probably like the end of his career. I won't say end, but he's like probably just before the 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 end of his career. Um, Ryan Devlin think the Eagles are legit or nah? This is a great question for two reasons, right? Because obviously they're undefeated, and because of who they've been playing, right? I feel like the Eagles really haven't been put under pressure by a real team yet. Like we got to see them beat, you know, Chiefs. We got to see them beat the Bills, but it probably won't happen this season, obviously, unless playoffs and all that kind of stuff. Um, but there's just like they haven't really beat a real team yet, and so that's why I have a hard time thinking that the Eagles are like legit. They barely skated by the Texans, and that's saying a lot. And that's with no Cook. What's up, Aries? What's up, yo? Kamara is where McCoy was. Yeah, that's true, Tom. There you go. You hit the nail on the head, without a doubt. Eric Walsh. Yeah, man. Shout out to the Bills Mafia. Yeah, no, Richard, no big test for the Eagles yet. Like, there's been no real team that they've faced up until this point uh, that's really tested them. I mean, we just go back and just see here. Schedule. All right, here we go. So let's look at. Let's go back to what? All right, so they beat the Lions. They beat the Vikings, Washington, Jaguars, Cardinals, Cowboys, Steelers, and then Texans. Like, can you say that those are viable teams besides the Vikings, which you barely beat the Lions? This was a 3-point game. You beat the Jaguars by 8. You barely beat the Cardinals by 3. 9-point game against the Cowboys. You know, you beat, obviously, the Steelers convincingly. And then the Texans. So, I don't know. And then, like, when you look at the rest of the schedule, right, it goes Giants. I'm sorry. It goes Washington again, Colts, Green Bay, Titans, which Titans may be like the only one in the next 3 weeks that gives them run for their money. Giants, maybe. Bears, Cowboys, and then Saints. Like, what kind of schedule is this? There's no competition on this schedule. No real competition. Oh, you was at the Notre Dame game? That's what's up, yo. Bailey, come on, just give us credit. Listen, I will give you guys credit that you're undefeated. I will, right? Football, still football. Teams still have to go out there and show up. But being 8-0 when you haven't faced any kind of real high-power offense or real high-power defense, it's hard to justify. I'm not a believer yet, right? If they would have beat like a Kansas City, if they would have beat like Titans, you know, I'd say all right. And convincingly beat Lions. Convincingly beat Jaguars. Convincingly beat the Cardinals. Then yeah. You know, I'd say I'm probably more of a believer, but these games are really close. Really close. So. Don't be dissing the Cowboys. Oh, man. Yeah, right? Remember when, like, the Vikings had, like, that really good run? Kind of like what they're on now? But, you know, they lost first game of the playoffs. I feel like that's what the Eagles are going to do. And that's not me saying, like, the Eagles aren't talented, because they are. I just feel like they haven't got to that game yet where they've had that real pressure, right? That real fight. That's all. So, we'll see. We'll see. You know, they play the Commanders again, and then the Colts, and then Green Bay, and then the Titans. I don't really expect too much from the Commanders or the Colts. Sorry, Luta. But maybe Green Bay can, you know, maybe Jones get some yards in, you know. Titans, give them a little run for their money. What's up, Happy Face? What up, yo? Nathan Krill says Jalen Hurts has good head on his shoulders. He's playing to his ceiling. I would agree with that. Uh, yeah, Seahawks, right? Yeah. Geno's doing great. Pete Carroll's hell of a coach. He's not even upset that he lost Russell Wilson at this point. What's up, Nini? Yeah. Ryan, you silly, bro. Bailey says, when the schedule came out, no one said it was easy based on last year. Luck of the draw, not our fault. I'm not denying the fact that, the schedule comes out the way that it comes out. I'm just saying what it is. Like, factually, these teams really aren't, much to brag about victory-wise. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Jets upset. you know what's crazy though is anything could happen. Anything could happen. You'd be a fool if you didn't say that, right? Because anything can happen. It's the NFL. We know what the Bills are capable of. We know what the Jets are capable of. But as it stands, from what I've seen with the Jets in their last game, I don't think Zach has it. I think Zach got exposed. How many points are the Titans getting against Kansas City? Let's see here. Hold on. Go back to the schedule. I think the over-under was pretty high. Look at this. 7.9% for the Titans. 92%. This is how you know this is one of those games. When it's heavily favored like this, something crazy is going to happen. The spread is 12.5. Over-under is 45.5. Thanks a lot, Orstown. We'll see you for the game. Top two bets for today. I'd have to say, let's see here. Top two bets for the day. Being unbiased, probably the Rams, Tampa Bay. Yeah, and Tennessee Titans and the Chiefs. My upset for today is the Titans. That's my upset for today. Happy face. That's what I'm saying. Like it just makes no sense. 92%? Are you kidding me? Are they playing a college team? Like it just doesn't make sense. No, the Jets aren't going to upset, man. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. What do you think the Bills game is going to be? 35-14. That's what I'm going with. 35-14. Bills. I see the Titans and the Chiefs hitting the over. Titans upsetting. The Lions beating the Packers is your upset? The Packers are like expected to lose almost every week now. So this is the NFL and the Titans are on a winning streak. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're 5-2. Both teams are 5-2. So you're telling me that the Titans are just gonna like sit there and roll over against the Chiefs? Or are we just that much in love with Patrick Mahomes? Is that what's going on here? Because it doesn't make sense. They're both 5-2. So why is the matchup predictor 92%? It's crazy. Yeah, and the Chiefs lost to the Colts. So run out and put all your money on the Chiefs. 12.5. No. No. No, I think this is going to be the upset of the day. I got Titans over. Titans and the over. Check my email. Checking the email. Checking the email. Yeah, I think I responded. Happy face. For the Rams versus Bucks one, I think I did. Yeah. You're already locked in, bro. Patty Mahomes is for sure legit, but no way. Yeah, I mean, everybody always thinks like it's some kind of like hate, right? It's never hate. It's just looking at the realities of these two teams have the same record. Let me say that one more time. These two teams have the same record. Okay? All right. So now let's go down to KC's last 5. One against San Francisco. Lost to the Bills. One against Vegas in a 1-point game. 30-29 against the Raiders, who just put up a goose egg. Is anybody else seeing this? 41-31 Tampa Bay, and lost to the Colts. Am I saying anything that's out of the ordinary here, or that's terrible? Make it make sense, please. Here we go, Tennessee, though. 17-10, win against the Texans. 19-10 against the Colts. 21-17 against Commanders. 24-17 against the Colts. 24-22 against the Raiders. Andrew says Pat hasn't lost in November in 2 years. Well, guess what? Well, guess what? Ryan, I mean, we're at that point now. We're at that point. I mean, just look at it. All right, and then we can go to let's even talk about this, right? Let's break down the stats. just like the analysts do. Let's break it on down. All right, yards allowed. Okay. Kansas City is allowing 297 passing yards, 92 rushing yards on average. They're also allowing 24.6 points a game. Yards allowed for the Titans, 274. Rushing yards allowed, 89.1. Bailey's still stuck on the Eagles statement. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I really didn't. I'm just bringing up good points, that's all. Then it's right here, right? I'm not like just talking out of my ass. The numbers are right here. They're right here. Kansas City is allowing almost 300 yards passing a game. And almost 90 or almost and 92 yards on average. Titans defense is allowing less. So I think today Mahomes may run into some trouble with these Titans. Yo. Yo, if Jets win 35-9, I'll cash app you Aries. I really will. I gotta have you on the channel. If the Jets win 35-9, I'll have you on the channel, bro. I gotta have you. I gotta have you calling these games with me and Trevor, cause that would just be absolutely ridiculous. Will Tennessee? Yeah, man. You know, like it's so funny because when you have these games when you have these teams that people really aren't too focused on, they're the ones that sneak into the playoffs and have a decent chance, right? Because, you know, everyone's like, oh, Bills, Kansas City, Eagles, Cowboy. You know, like you know, they focus on those specific teams. Vikings, right? Nobody's like the Titans. And then next thing you know, the Titans have like some ridiculous record and they're in the playoffs. And it's like, oh shit, they're an actual threat right now. My season might be over because of the Titans. You know? That's how it happens. Or my season might be over because of the Vikings. That's how it happens. Like the Cardinals, yeah. I feel like the Cardinals though, like they're definitely always the sleeper team when they can figure it out and get it together. When Kyler wants to drop the controller and pick up the football. That's what makes the Cardinals the sleeper. It's when Kyler stops playing Call of Duty and starts playing football. Ravens Saints. We went with the Saints in our Week 9 prediction video. Yeah, we went with the Saints. What was the spread on that? Hold on. Let me go back here. Spread for the Ravens Saints. Let me just shut this down. 55.1% for the Ravens, 44.3% for the Saints. That makes sense. Ingram's out, Lattimore's out. Ravens only favored by 1.5. Vegas says we don't believe in you. Vegas says we don't believe in this in the Ravens. 1.5. What's up, Ragnar? What's up, yo? What's up, Nelbert? Yeah, man. Bears and Dolphins. We went with the Dolphins. But that's another toss-up. It's just like the Raiders-Jaguars. It's a toss-up. And I hate it because it always screws up the parlay. Immortal's somewhere right now ready to punch me. I knew Immortal was coming after I said that. He's like, damn it, Jay. Again? I went with the Bears when they played the Patriots. Look what they did to me. Killed the parlay. Did the clock change? No, the clock is automatic. It's automatic, yo. See, Immortal, you know. You know. You know, it's fine. If you don't believe me, just inverse it. And we'll see who wins, right? One of us has to be right. That's how it goes. It's 50-50. Well, it's really not 50-50 because it could be a tie. So, yeah. You know, but then look at, obviously, after what happened, Patriots game, right? Yeah, the house always makes it so they can win. That's how it goes. Why do you think these spreads are made? These spreads aren't made for us. I think this 1.5, right? That 1.5 is for the house. That half point, that's for the house. It's not for us. You know, Ravens down by 1, whatever. You know, kick a field goal. People win. Ravens down by 2. Kick a field goal. Everybody loses. That's how it goes. Or everyone loses that bet on the Ravens. That's how it goes. What's up, Timo? What's up, yo? Man, yeah. Dolphins can't run? Is that what y'all saying? Who they got over there? Who's on that Dolphin squad? They can't run? They can't pass the ball over there? Yeah, I'm very disappointed in the Bengals. Very disappointed. Have you guys seen how they started this new like spread consensus pick thing? It wasn't like this like weeks ago. But now they're like, oh, everybody's like 55% of people chose Baltimore by 2. Even though the spread is 1.5. It's really interesting. Teddy time. Yeah, man. Well, all right, guys. I'm gonna hop out and prepare for 1 o'clock. Bills Jets. So I'll be back in about 30 minutes. And definitely enjoyed this quick little breakfast with you guys, chatting about pregame football stuff. And 15 minutes. I'll be back on, and we'll get the Bills versus Jets stream going. All right, guys. Thanks a lot.